Century is an online AI learning platform which students can use to explore new topics and revise old topics.
The reason why Haileybury decided to investigate and then to subscribe to Century is because we're a school that's very conscious of our past and our history, but also we're a school that is innovative and likes to look forwards. So the way that Haileybury uses Century in its teaching and learning is that we use it predominantly in the core curriculum. So we use it for English, for maths and for the sciences. We ask pupils in year 7, 8 and 9 to work on their pathways independently, so they've always got something they can be working on, always got some way of improving and developing. We ask them to work on their pathways outside of lesson time, which means that they have much more of an understanding of their strengths and their areas for development, which in turn means that when they have conversations with their teachers, they're much more productive in these conversations because they understand what it is that they need to work on in order to improve. The benefit of having an online learning platform over perhaps more traditional learning methods, and perhaps even the benefit of having a responsive learning platform when measured up against even a traditional online platform, is that it allows pupils to always be working. It allows pupils to always be engaged in something that's meaningful and appropriate to them, so they're not just being given a kind of one-size-fits-all, this is a worksheet or a task to crack on with. And that's very empowering for them because they see a value in the work that they're being asked to complete, and they therefore invest in the work that's given to them. Staff have embraced Century because they've understood its power in terms of allowing them to understand the boys and girls in front of them. So instead of trying to make inferences on pupil progress based on their own testing, what staff are now able to do is have those inferences provided for them and then respond to pupil issues through their own teaching.
My favourite thing about Century is that there's a vast majority of subjects, and if I don't want to do something and I find it easy, then I can just go on to something that I find much harder.
My favourite thing about using Century is the pathway and how it recommends things you need to improve on. Century's really helped me revise for tests because you can just search up what you want to learn about and then it'll give you a nugget on that.
My favourite thing about learning on Century is probably how easy it is, because as soon as you go on there, you just got your pathway and it's so easy to just click on one thing and start revising about a topic.
So I like about Century Tech that it's personalised and looks at your strengths and your weaknesses, and you always get the nuggets which help you more.
Yeah, I enjoy it and I think it's a really good platform, because it's not in paper and it's more fun.
It's a tool that you can use to help you perform in class.